Ram Ram, Sri Vénkatéśa prapatti next two shlokas papom. पार्थाय तत्सदृशसारथिना त्वयैव यौ दर्शितौ स्वचरणौ शरणं व्रजेति भूयोऽपि मह्यमिह तौ करदर्शितौ ते श्रीवेङ्कटेश चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये पार्थाय तत्सदृशसारथिना त्वया एव यौ दर्शितौ स्वचरणौ शरणं व्रज इति भूयः अपि मह्यम् इह तौ करदर्शितौ ते Sri Vénkatéśa charanau sharanam prapadye. So whatever was told in the previous shloka, the tripiyum he is repeating. அதாவது புனருக்தி தோஷம்னு ஒன்று உண்டு. அதாவது சொன்னதையே திரும்ப திரும்ப சொல்றது, saying the same things again and again, whatever has already been told. However, that dosham is not there. That punarukti dosham is not there in three forms of love that we show. One form of priyam is the paraspara priyam between two people. அதாவது we will say the same things. You look beautiful னு 10 தடவை சொல்லலாம். We can say the same thing. Another form is the vatsalya bhavam. Parent showing the child that bhavam, that vatsalya bhavam is also not seen as a punarukti dosham. Then the third form is bhakti. அதாவது we are asking again and again moksham, give moksham, give moksham. But it's not seen as a punarukti dosham or describing Bhagavan, because in bhakti paravasham, in that bhakti, we are in the vasham of bhakti ngumbodhu, repetition is not seen as a dosham in these three forms. Anala here, whatever is told in the previous shloka only, he is repeating again, but in a different way. What he is saying here, Parthaya, to Partha, to Arjuna, you showed as a Sarathi, you were Arjuna's Sarathi. Bhagavad Gita Upadesham happened in the Yuddha Kshetram. Appo you were his Sarathi. You played the role of a Sarathi, charioteer to Arjuna. That time you showed, what you showed? Darshitau Swacharanau. You showed your Charana Kamalam. You showed your Padam and said, Sharanam Vraja. Yesterday I told, right, in the Bhagavad Gita, Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Abdina. It comes in the 18th chapter, 66th shloka. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam varaja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchaha abdina Bhagavan says. Adada, after teaching him a lot of philosophies, kadasil enna solrar? Sharanam is the only thing. You do sharanagati, I'll take care of you. Yogakshemam vahamyaham nu kuda we saw the quotes from Bhagavad Gita. So the same thing he says here, highlighting that episode, saying to Arjuna also, when you played the role of a Sarathi to him, you showed your Charanam and said, Sharanam Vraja Partha. You said, Sharanam Vraja. Do Sharanagati to me, I will take care. Bhuyaha api. Not only that, again, Mahyam iha tau karadarshitau. Again, when we see the Vigraham, as a Bhakta, when we visit the temple and we see Perumal's Vigraham, what are you doing? Your hand is pointing towards your Pada Kamalam, saying the same thing to us. Do Sharanagati to me, I will take care of you. Same thing you are doing. Analan, see, Arjuna is only a pratinidhi for bhaktas like us. So you showed Arjuna during Yuddha, and the Kurukshetratla, you showed Mahabharata Yuddham. At that time, you pointed and said, Sharanam Vraja Partha, you said. Same thing you are doing. When we come to see you also, you are pointing your hand, karam, your hand towards your padam, asking us to do sharanagati. Why? Because he will take care of our yogam and kshemam abdingaradu. And I do sharanagati, I do sharanam, I surrender to the pada kamalam of Venkatagiri Natha, the Natha of Venkata Parvata abdingaradu in the shlokam. Next shlokam. मन्मूर्ध्निकालिय फणे विकटाटवीषु श्रीवेङ्कटाद्रिशिखरे शिरसि श्रुतीनां चित्तेऽप्यनन्यमनसां सममाहितौ ते श्रीवेङ्कटेश चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मन्मूर्ध्नि कालिय फणे विकट अटवीषु श्रीवेङ्कट अद्रिशिखरे Shirasi Shrutinam Chitte Api Ananya Manasam Samam Ahitaute Sri Venkatesha Charanau Sharanam Prapadye. I do Sharanagati to the Pada Kamalam of Venkatagirinatha. Avarudia Padam Engalla Irundrikku. Wherever I see your Padam only. What are the places your Padam has been? Abdin Naka everywhere. There is not a single place where your Padam has not கிரியேட்டட் அ ஃபுட் பிரிண்ட். எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இருக்குது. எங்கெல்லாம்? வேர் ஆர் த பிளேசஸ் அப்படின்னாக்க மன்மூர்த்னி. என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு பக்தன் சிரஸ்ல கூட நீங்க கருணை மேலிட்டால் வச்சிருக்கேன் உங்க பாதத்தை. அதாவது இன் மை சித்தம் ஐ எம் ஆல்வேஸ் டூயிங் தியானம். என்ன மாதிரி such a bhakta that I am, who doesn't deserve an iota of your karuna, on me also your padam has been kept. ஏன்னா in my chittam I am doing dhyanam அப்படிங்கிறதுனால. So papatma that I am always doing dhyanam of you. On me also you show karuna and have placed it on my shiras. Murdhni naka shiras. In my head also you have placed your padam. Kaliya phane. When you danced on top of the hood, and the phane abdinaka, that hood is called a phana. That is the head of a snake, sarpam illaya. You danced upon Kaliya. At that time you placed your padam on Kaliya also. Then vikata atavishu. Atavi naka vanam, forest. In dense forest you have placed your padam. Your padam has walked all through the forest. Rama avatarathala adana pannel, anala angiyum padichutel. In the Venkata Adri Shikhare, even on the peaks of Venkata Parvata, the peak of a mountain is its head. So there also your Pada Pratishta is there. Tirumala Devasthanam, where Pratyakshama Perumal is there. So there also your Padam is there. Shrutinam Shirasi. Shrutinudaya Shiras abdinnaka Upanishads, Vedanta abdin artham. So on Vedas and the Vedanta and Upanishads also you are only celebrated on its head. Ungala talamela vechin kondadrom அப்படின்னு சொல்ல, we celebrate holding you on top of our head ன்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதனால ஸ்ருதீனாம் ஷிரசி, which is the pradhanam. For this shariram, shiras is the pradhanam. அதனால in all the head, what are the heads, அதெல்லாம் சொல்றார். ஸோ ஸ்ருதீனாம் ஷிரசி அப்படின்னாக்க வேதாந்தா உபனிஷத்ஸ் இதெல்லாம். There also you are celebrated, your padam is celebrated. Then ananya manasam chitte, அதாவது ஏகாகிர சித்தத்துடன் all the rishis, அனன்ய பக்தி, வேற பக்திலாம் அவளுக்கு தெரியாது, உன் மேலதான் பக்தி, they know to do only bhakti on you, not other devatas or anything. அனன்ய மனசாம் அப்படின்னாக்கா ஏகாகிர சித்தமா all the rishis and munis keep your padam in their chittam and do dhyanam. Samamahitau te, this samamahitau should be taken with manmurdhni. ஏன்னா see, in the same way you have placed your padam, just as how you placed on Kaliya's phana, in the dense forest and in the Venkata Parvata, in the Shrutis, all the Vedas, Shiras, Upanishads, on the Shiras, just as how you placed it in all the Rishis and Munis Chittam, in the same way, Sadrisham, Samam, Abdinaka Sadrisham, in the same way you have placed it in மன்மூர்தினி. என்ன மாதிரி ஒருத்தன் தலையில கூட போய் நீங்க வச்சல், because of karuna. A person like me, a bhakta like me also, on my shiras also you have kept equally in the same manner, just as how you kept in all these places, you have placed it in the same way, in the similar way on a papatma like me also அப்படின்னு சொல்லக்கூடிய ஸ்லோகம். Such a Venkatagiri Nathas Charanau Sharanam Prapadye. Beautiful arkla this shloka, very nice. Right, we'll see these two shlokas together now. पार्थाय तत्सदृशसारथिना त्वयैव यौ दर्शितौ स्वचरणौ शरणं व्रजेति भूयोऽपि मह्यमिह तौ करदर्शितौ ते श्रीवेङ्कटेशचरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मन्मूर्ध्निकालीयफणे विकटाटवीषु श्रीवेङ्कटाद्रिशिखरे शिरसि श्रुतीनां चित्तेऽप्यनन्यमनसा सममाहितौ ते श्रीवेङ्कटेशचरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. राम राम राम.